Sometimes, if you fool around too much, I guess you get caught with your pants down. One time it's been alleged that Bill Clinton may have gotten into a little bit of trouble with a African-American woman in Little Rock named Bobby Ann Williams, known to be a call girl, a prostitute, drug addict. But she has alleged, some of her family members have alleged, Larry, that in the mid-1980s, she not only had sexual relations with Bill Clinton on more than one occasion, that she did cocaine with Bill Clinton, but that she also had Bill Clinton's child, a young boy, a little boy named Danney Williams. This year, the Star magazine claimed they tested the DNA and there was no match, or they couldn't make a match. And it was widely discussed, or at least there was a subcurrent in the media about this story, and it seemed to fizzle after that. Can you shed any light for us on the Danney Williams story?
Okay, Chris, on at least one and maybe two occasions, Christmas Eve, we meaning the state police, government security personnel, delivered Christmas gifts to this house in Little Rock.
And the house of Bobby
Ann Williams, the prostitute.
And this was on the orders of Governor Clinton?
This was on the orders of Bill Clinton, that we deliver these Christmas gifts to this residence. One other thing that makes me really, really suspicious, and I was not around when this supposed...
Well, let me interrupt here.
Okay.
The gifts, would Clinton go shopping for these gifts? Where would you get the gifts from?
Now, weeks before Christmas, all these hundreds of gifts would start coming into the mansion, and we would log them in, and the routine would be for the Clintons sometime in the morning of Christmas Eve to open all the gifts, and then the gifts that they did not want to keep, then some of those gifts they would wrap up and give to friends and family and acquaintances.
It's a good way to save Christmas money, huh?
Correct. But
so you mean some of the gifts that were given to Bobby Ann's son were maybe intended for Chelsea, but she didn't want them, or that she didn't know about them?
She didn't know about them, the Clintons, but they were wrapped up and given to other people, and some of those gifts we delivered to that residence.
So what makes you more suspicious than about this, that Dano may be the son of Bill Clinton?
Okay, the thing that makes me really suspicious about it, Chris, is when her house was burglarized in Little Rock, there was two pictures that were taken from the residence. This is a simple house burglary.
Let's go back over that. This is 1992 during the presidential campaign, when rumors started in the supermarket tabloid, The Globe, suggesting that Bill Clinton had fathered
this child.
In fact, this story later became the subplot for the major plot for the book Primary Colors.
Right.
So anyway, there was a burglary in 1992 at her house.
Two pictures were taken of this child. Those pictures appeared, or one of those pictures appeared in one of the tabloids. Little Rock police worked a case on this house burglary where these two pictures were taken. Buddy Young, who was a captain in the Arkansas State Police and in charge of governor security, assisted the Little Rock City Police on a simple house burglary investigation. And the reason I know that is because I was working when this was going on, and he told me out of his own mouth that he was assisting the Little Rock City Police with this investigation.
Which is unheard of, really.
It's unheard of.
Obviously, Clinton was very concerned about this story.
Either Bill Clinton was, or someone in his, one of his cabinet members. Someone was, if it wasn't Bill Clinton, it was someone that worked for him that was very, very concerned about these pictures of this young man.
Well, in my mind, it's still an open question whether he's Clinton's child or not, because Star magazine said they compared the young man's, Dano's DNA evidence that they received from Dano himself to DNA material that was reported and identified in Kenneth Starr's report on the Lewinsky case, because remember, Clinton had to give DNA sample because of the dress and all of that. But I was told by DNA experts that the FBI did not reveal Clinton's DNA code. They just revealed the type of test they took, and there's no way any comparison could have been made. So this claim that somehow they were able to do a comparison is bogus. And so now your argument gives, again, legitimacy to this, that this story actually may have some legs.
I think it does have legs. And the thing that makes it legitimate to me, being a policeman knowing how the Arkansas State Police works, how Little Rock Police Department works, the Little Rock Police Department would not call on a captain of the Arkansas State Police to assist them in an investigation if there wasn't something there.
There again, you have an example. Clinton interfering in normal police processes to protect himself, or apparently seeking to do that. This, to me, is the issue. It's not whether he had sexual relations with this person or that person outside. That's ultimately an issue